Good morning. I am Debbie Saunders, the Library Director at BOSSARD Memorial Library in Gallipolis, Ohio. It has been my privilege to be employed by the library system for over 27 years. So I'm very passionate about the services and programs that we're able to provide. So thank you for tuning in today, or if you're watching this by recording, thank you for listening to the services and the programs that we have at BOSSARD Library. First of all, let's talk a little bit about how to get a BOSSARD Library card. You may be eligible, and so I want to make sure you're able to take advantage of all the wonderful services and programs that BOSSARD Library provides for you. Anyone living, working, or going to school in Ohio who is at least 4 years of age can come into the library and apply for a BOSSARD Library card. You will need some forms of identification and some information about your current mailing address. And after that, you come in, get registered, we will mail that to you, and you're set to go for all the services and programs that we provide. So we're going to talk about some of those today. The first one we're going to talk about, I believe, is, and I think we have a picture that will show that, is we just recently completed our summer reading program. And that's always a wildly popular program at BOSSARD Library. And one of the programs that we had this summer was our Peppa Pig program. People to that program. And here pictured you will see two of the stars of the day, Peppa and George, who were well received by, as I said, 571 attendees that day. And this is just an example of one of the many programs that we offered over the summer, as we do every summer, for our youth of our area. And what we love about this is that families get engaged in this type of program as well. So at this particular program with Peppa Pig and George, we not only welcomed the in-costume characters to give children a chance to meet them, but also we had time for crafts, games, stories, music, a whole host of activities for children in our community. So that's what it's all about, serving those who are in our community to make a better, more quality of life for those people. So that was our summer reading program, a little sneak peek in that. Again, we'll continue that program in 2019, and next year we're very excited that we will have a space theme for that. So lots of things coming up that I'll be able to talk about on a future episode of this program concerning 2019 summer reading. But as I said, we have a host of many, many programs. The next program I wanted to speak to you about today is our construction project that we have underway. And as a result of having so many people attend our programs, as I said, Peppa Pig, we had 571. Those in our community who were able to attend our Bodies Revealed exhibition that we hosted in the fall of 2016, anyone that's attended our programs knows that we do lack for ample parking. So the library was fortunate to have the opportunity to purchase property very close proximity to our current facility. It used to be the Willis Tire Company facility there in Gallipolis, right across from our current parking lot. You'll see from this photo here that we are deconstructing those buildings, tearing those down. We have a wonderful contractor, Hutton Excavating, local contractor, who's taking care of that work for us. And as you can see from that picture, again, we're tearing down warehouses and another metal building to be able to establish about 70 parking spaces in that area. Beyond the parking spaces, we will have also green space. What's wonderful about that for our listeners today, what I want to share with you is that not only will that area be able to be used for additional parking, which is so desperately needed, but also as an area, as I mentioned, the green space, also as an area for these programs such as for next summer, for example. We are going to have a space camp for area youth. That area will be utilized for not only parking but outdoor programs to, again, enhance the quality of life for our constituents. So again, you saw that picture, and if you're in downtown Gallipolis here in the coming days, you will see how that project is progressing at a very quick rate, and we're very pleased that we're going to be able to offer not only the much needed parking, but also this wonderful space, including green space that can be used for these outdoor programs. So we're always looking to grow programs and services. Another program that Ohio Public Libraries were able to recently launch was our offering of Lynda.com. And I think we have a graphic for that as well. Kind of has that librarian look, if you will. But this is our graphic for Lynda.com. And Ohio's public libraries, the Gallia County District Library, of course, being one of those, is very fortunate that we're able to offer Lynda.com access to any library card holder. And what's wonderful about this is that Lynda.com offers access to more than 12,000 online courses. These courses are designed to help develop workforce skills, especially more technical skills, skills that can help you, again, not only prepare for a career, but brush up on maybe the career you're currently in on some of those skills. Everything from computer programming, online marketing, 3D graphics and animation, and more and more. I could go on and on. Again, there's over 12,000 courses. Now, Lynda.com used to be available, and actually still is for the public, available as a subscription-based benefit. But now, through use of your Ohio Public Library card, you can access Lynda.com absolutely free by using your library card, and really you just need an internet connection. And again, the library provides that for those who do not have an internet connection. As during our open hours, we do have public access computers and provide access to the internet for you, and also free Wi-Fi. So really, if you have access in the home or at school, you can use Lynda.com using your library card. Or again, at the library, if you don't have internet access, you can come to our facility and utilize it there. Speaking of Wi-Fi, I wanted to mention a little bit about internet access. Our Wi-Fi To Go program, which we're very pleased to be able to offer, and you'll see our branded logo there. We believe in providing information access to all. And so not only do we provide internet access in our physical structure at 7 Spruce Street in Gallipolis, but also we like to offer internet access for those who need to take that on the go with them to use it at home, at school, in the workplace, wherever the need may arise. And so through our Wi-Fi To Go program, our library patrons ages 18 and over can do just that. Our Wi-Fi To Go program offers the ability to borrow a mobile hotspot for a period of 2 weeks at no direct charge to you at checkout. So your tax dollars help fund this. I'll always want to emphasize that it's the taxpayers who keeps our doors open. So we continually try to offer services that benefit those in our community, those in Ohio. And having mentioned that, this Wi-Fi To Go is just one of the many ways we do that. Now, when this program first started out, we had very few hotspots that we launched it with just to see how the program would go. Well, I'm very pleased to report that it was quite a success, and now we're up to 100 hotspots in our inventory, 100 mobile hotspots. Our hold list right now sits at about 200. But with a 2-week checkout, as you can see, we turn that around very quickly for you to be able to have internet access where you may need it as a qualifying patron with a good standing library card. So again, Wi-Fi To Go, ask about it when you come in to visit BOSSARD Library, and you'll be able to take the internet with you wherever you go. And of course, through Wi-Fi To Go, you can use Lynda.com and many of the other online resources that the library provides. Now, besides Lynda.com, we also offer Gale Courses for public libraries. And you may wonder how that differs. Well, Gale Courses for public libraries, and Gale coming from a very reputable reference publisher, that's where that term Gale comes from, so very high quality courses. These are free online college-level 6-week courses that you can take from anywhere with an internet connection. So they differ from Lynda.com in that Lynda.com tends to have, again, over 12,000 courses offered, but those tend to be very focused on workforce development and a lot more maybe technical, even though they are from the basic level on up. Gale Courses for public libraries you'll want to check out as well. Gale Courses for Public Libraries has, again, hundreds and hundreds of courses. Anything from Discover Sign Language to maybe a cooking class. Maybe you want to learn something about Microsoft Office. It really just runs the gamut. There's grammar refreshers. What about how-to grant writing? I'm sure some of our listeners out there need information on how to get started writing those grants to help us in our workforce, and just maybe on even a personal level, something you're wanting to start up and need help maybe from a grant basis. And so really, I always say there's something on there for everyone, and that's so true. So with your library card, again, you can access Gale Courses for Public Libraries, and also separately from that, Lynda.com. So I just really encourage you, again, as we started the program talking about how you can obtain a BOSSARD library card, I encourage you to do so and take advantage of both Gale Courses as well as Lynda.com. Now, when we talk about access to information at the library, we always welcome you to come into our doors. We want to see you there for all the latest nonfiction, fiction, audiobooks, music CDs, all of the materials that we offer in our collection. For those who may not be able to access the library as readily available to maybe lack of transportation or what have you, we also have our Homebound Services program. And our Homebound Services reaches those who are not able to come to the library. Perhaps they are just that, lack transportation. Maybe they are homebound due to health reasons, elderly, and really can't make it into the library. We believe in coming to where you are, and that would be on a bi-weekly basis. So for more information about our Homebound program, reach out to the library at 446-READ. That's 740-446-READ. The next program I want to talk to you about, our viewers, is again how you can use your library card to access even more online resources, such as our online databases. We have a host of these that can really help you when you're doing research, really at any level, from elementary age, high school, clear through college. So I very much encourage you to go on to our BOSSARDLibrary.org website and look at the many resources that we offer that can help you with research. Perhaps you're researching a certain country. We have everything from the culture of that country to the history, the flags, the cuisine of that culture if you're doing a special project on a country. So I just really encourage you to tap into the resources that we have available on BOSSARDLibrary.org. That's also where you'll find access to all this information about the many programs that we have. Again, started off talking about our children's programs. We also have a lot of adult programs as well. Coming in up in October, in time for the season, we'll have our Ghost of Ohio program. That will be held on October 25th. We have found that many of our paranormal type programs go over very well here in the Ohio Valley, and we're sure this will be no different than those. So again, Ghost of Ohio will be held October 25th. Each month, we're pleased to offer our adult coloring program. This adult color program, which we coined so carefully as Color Me Happy, is just that. It's a time for our patrons to come in and have about a 2-hour session. They can stay less time if they would like, but to at least have 2 hours to come in on a Saturday each month and spend time in good conversation with others, meeting others, having a time of refreshments, and coloring intricate coloring sheets while listening to music, and again, just having a time of socialization. This program is usually attended by at least probably around 20 people each time, so it's not such a large group that anyone out there should feel intimidated to come join in. But again, just a great time of socialization and coming together for our community. And again, that's our monthly adult programming. Also on a monthly basis, we're very fortunate to be able to offer not one, not two, but now 3 book clubs at BOSSARD Library. So it started out with our adult book club, which we're very happy, our BOSSARD Book Lovers. And our BOSSARD Book Lovers, they vote on what books they would like to read for the whole year. And each month there's a special selection that's read that the whole group can read. And then it's discussed at the monthly meeting held at the library. If something happens you didn't get a chance to read that book, you can just come in and hear about the book. Maybe you'll decide whether you do or don't want to read it. And you don't have to worry about finding a copy of that book because we do that work for you. We will borrow the book on your behalf with your good standing library card, so really no reason not to join in the fun of our BOSSARD Book Lovers Adult Book Club, again, that meets on a monthly basis. Two other book clubs I want to talk to you today about is our Teen Book Club, which coming up is going to have a special murder mystery session. Our Teen Book Club meets monthly. And we do ask for a parent or guardian to just sign a permission form. That way the parent or guardian is aware that the teen is involved in this group. That's a one-time registration. And again, we just ask teens ages 13 to 19 to come in and join in the fun of reading the book selection for the month. We also do other activities besides just book discussion with our Teen Book Club. As I mentioned, this month you're going to be solving a murder mystery. But every month the theme is different, kind of based around the book, so feel free to spread the word to others that we do offer this special Teen Book Club. And launching in September, September 15th, will be our Tween Book Club for ages 8 to 12. And again, it's just that. It's meeting that segment of our youth who we haven't had a book club before, hosted before, so we're going to be able to provide that starting September 15th. Again, and this month there's a special book and all kinds of special activities that will surround that. Again, we do ask for a parent guardian permission slip because we do serve refreshments and we do special things with the children, games, crafts, and we just want the parents to be aware that we do have different special activities for them and serving refreshments and giving them an excellent time of socialization. So if you're looking for something for your tween, teen, or maybe you as an adult to get involved in, or you know someone who would be interested, we encourage involvement in our teen, tween, and adult book clubs. Another service I'd like to talk to you about today, again, the library believes in a healthy body, healthy mind concept. We have our Book a Bike program at BOSSARD Library. Now, our Book a Bike program launched in the spring of 2017 and has been doing very well. We were able to get this through a grant through the State Library of Ohio, so we're very appreciative of that. It enabled us to purchase a initial fleet of 10 bikes. These bikes have a low step and are really conducive to all different frames for the body for those who might want to come in and be interested in taking a ride on one of the bikes. Again, this is for ages 18 and over. And through our Book a Bike program, you just need to have a good standing library card. We do ask that you sign a waiver upon before you check out the bike. But what's wonderful about BOSSARD Library is we are in very close proximity to the Rails to Trails bike path that the McIntyre Park District is so instrumental in keeping maintained and instrumental in that establishment. And the library parking lot, our main lot, if you follow Spruce Street, just several blocks over, you will actually be able to catch the Rails to Trails bike path. So we do have street signs that have our Book a Bike logo on them, and you just follow those and it'll take you over to the Rails to Trails bike path. One thing I want to announce I'm really excited about is we're going to be adding a trike bike to our fleet. We had some requests for that. People with maybe some balance issues, we wanted to meet those needs. And so if you're interested in going for a nice bike ride, I don't know of anywhere else in Gale County that you can borrow a bike, especially at no charge. All you need is your library card. And again, we encourage you using the Rails to Trails bike path. We believe it's important to partner together with other entities in our county, and this is one way we've done that with the McIntyre Park District. So again, we have our bikes, and then also forthcoming our trike bike for those who had requested that as well. Speaking of partnerships, we work with the local French art colony for our Story Walk program. And I believe we might have a graphic hopefully to get today for that. If not, certainly I can bring one maybe the next visit, but we do have a Story Walk graphic, I believe. And in that, each month in Story Walk, we feature a different story on the grounds of the French Art Colony, which is located just down the street from the main library facility on First Avenue. Anyone that's visited the French Art Colony knows they have a beautiful facility, beautiful grounds and gardens there. So we partnered with the French Art Colony to be able to provide this Story Walk. And Story Walk basically consists of about 20 frames, if you will, that are on the grounds and gardens of the French Art Colony. And as you walk that beautiful area, you can read a book as you go. This month's feature is Night Animals. And again, every month we change out the story, and sometimes it's even more often if we have a special holiday through the month that we want to feature. But if you're looking for something enjoyable to do in the evening as you're out for a walk in Gallipolis, or something fun to do with your children or grandchildren, I encourage you to participate in Story Walk on the grounds of the French Art Colony, again, just down the street from BOSSARD Library in Gallipolis. Another thing I want to share with you is some upcoming programs we have at the library. Again, kind of to go along with Book a Bike. Again, we believe in healthy body, healthy mind, and partnerships. And like we just mentioned, our Book a Bike that you see there, again, that's part of that, as I said, you know, taking care of the mind and taking care of the body. And we believe reading and all these opportunities enhance your quality of life as a resident of Gallia County and the state of Ohio. As such, another way we're looking at that is partnering with Holzer for some dietary programs that can help our community members. And one is coming up soon. It's our Meal in a Jar program. So you'll want to check this out on our website at bossardlibrary.org. But we're appreciative of Holzer, who one of their dietitians is going to come to the library and show you how to prepare healthy meals in a jar. So be it salads or lunches, the way you could do this in a very portable way to start eating healthy, especially those lunchtime meals sometimes where we just take those and grab and go. Meal in a Jar would be a good, interesting program for you to attend. And again, at no charge, just come in. We invite community members to visit the library to learn how you can get on the track for healthy eating. And why not rent a bike while you're there? Another group I would like to talk to you about today, and we're really proud of, is our French City Writers Guild. And we know we have a lot of budding authors, writers in our community. And so this is a time where our writers want to come in and share what they're working on, be it poetry, be it short stories, maybe it's that novel you've been working on, and you can come in and share excerpts from that. Maybe you're not a writer. Maybe you just want to come in and be a part of this group and listen to what others are writing. This is a good time to accept and hear some constructive feedback on your work, ways you might want to take your storyline, your poetry. So it's a wonderful opportunity for those writers in our communities to be able to share their craft and learn from others in that. So that's held once a month. Sometimes twice a month, it just depends. Again, watch our website on that. One session is for ages 18 and up because we might explore more mature themes during those particular sessions. And then another session is for all ages. And we're really pleased that we've seen children who are sharing what they've written at a young age in this forum. So it gives them a chance not only for a little bit of public interaction, that type of thing, but to share their craft and be proud of what they've worked on. And again, that's our French City Writers Guild. That's held at least once a month and sometimes twice a month if it falls in the quarter that we have our younger age group through adult meet as well. So again, I can't emphasize enough to check our website out in terms of finding out about all this information I'm sharing today. Also, I brought a copy with me, the BOSSARD Beacon. The BOSSARD Beacon is our monthly newsletter that is put out by the library. You can view this online on our website. Pick up a physical copy at the library, or also following us on Facebook. You'll also see links to that as well. So we try to get our information out there for you for all these wonderful programs and services we're able to provide. Speaking of that, a couple other services as I wind down the last few minutes here is some services that we again offer for those who enjoy using your phone or your tablet to access information. And so a few of those I'm going to share with you today. First of all is Hoopla. And you might say, well, what's that? Well, it kind of lives up to its name, what all the Hoopla's about, because it's a wonderful program that you can access with your library card. This is for any age. And you can download, and BOSSARD Library in particular lets you download 6 titles per month. And you can choose between digital music, television, movies, audiobooks, or ebooks to be able to have access to this digital information on your device. You could just download the Hoopla app to be able to do this, which would be free to you as a card holder. And then you put in your library card number and PIN that you establish at BOSSARD Library, and you're set to go to begin borrowing your items for the month. And I've had people who have come in very excited because they're getting ready, perhaps they're getting ready to board the plane, and they right now in the airport have internet access, and they're able to download that book they want to listen to on the plane. And so they load up their device with some audiobooks, ebooks, digital music, maybe a movie or so for the trip, and they have access to that once they're on their way. So people traveling, people maybe just in the home. The great thing about Hoopla is it's the materials on there are always available. So there's no waiting. You don't have to worry about overdue fees because of the fact that they just go off your device when you're done. And also another similar but yet different in some way is our Ohio Digital Library that we offer, also known as Libby. That again provides you the opportunity to be able to download digitally to your devices audiobooks, ebooks, all kinds of things you can download that you might be interested in. A lot of times there's bestsellers on there, so I encourage you to check out the classics on there, bestsellers, all of that. So check out Hoopla and also Libby. Information about both those services are available at the library or on our website. Now, in closing, on my last visit, I kind of want to recap because I was privileged to be able to be here with Dr. Richard Sachs, who I know is a frequent guest on the program, the provost here at the University of Rio Grande, of which I'm very proud to be an alumni. But I was able to talk about Ohio Chautauqua, and I just want to add that really appreciative of those who turned out for that. It turned out to be a wonderful event where we celebrated living history right in the Gallipolis City Park under the big red tent. And it's our hope that if all goes well, in 2020 we'll be able to welcome the troop back with a different set of characters to learn more about living history. So I thank you for your time. You've been with us today, and I encourage you to apply for a BOSSARD Library card, and we're available to help you with your information resources and entertainment resources here in Gallia County. Thank you.